If you're considering a VA construction loan, I want to share with you what I've learned about the process. But first, my name is Michael and my partner is Margaret. We are local realtors with Living in Southern Maine and EXP. This channel is all about relocating to Southern Maine. So if that's you, definitely hit the subscribe button. Now let's dive into the details that you will need to familiarize yourself with when applying for a VA loan. These are the steps that you will pretty much follow to get your loan and new home. The paperwork is fairly straightforward. Make sure you have a copy of your certificate of eligibility and your DD 214 details ready. If you're struggling to find these details, your real estate agent should be able to help you. Having this information in hand will let your lender know that you are on the ball and ready to transact. Now, the lender will also require the following for pre-qualification: 2 years of W-2s and tax returns, so make sure you have those, and the most recent 2 months of bank statements. Have your ID with you, and if applicable, your VA Service-Connected Disability Award letter. Now, when it comes to VA loan selection, there are 2 types. You are probably going to end up with a one-type close VA construction loan. We are not seeing as many 2-step loans since interest rates started going up and up. When VA loan shopping, make sure you compare rates and the terms and conditions. Pay attention to the interest rates. The difference of a half a percentage point in interest could add up to tens of thousands of dollars over the life of the loan. Guys, if you are finding this video informative, please give it a like. It really helps a lot. Thank you. After speaking with the lender, you should receive some numbers on what your monthly payment will be and a pre-qualified letter which allows you to shop for a VA certified builder. The VA construction companies will want to see this pre-qualification letter, so keep a few photocopies in your vehicle. Now, if you don't know a VA approved builder, you can visit this website or ask your real estate agent. If your builder is not approved by the VA, your lender should be able to help you with the necessary paperwork. The VA builder should be able to tell you what the home will cost. If they can't, you should consider talking with other builders. If the builder has experience with the VA building process, they will provide you with a scope of work that outlines the specifics on how they get paid from the escrow. Once you have selected a VA approved builder, you can go under contract. The lender will then put the money needed to build the home in an escrow account. This is why the construction company needs to give you a fixed price. Margaret and I have found that these transactions work best when the buyer routinely checks on the home during the construction process and relays any issues to either the lender or the escrow company. As the builder reaches specific construction milestones, inspections are performed, and if acceptable, the escrow company will release a portion of the funds to pay for the work and materials. During the construction process, the builder is paying for the interest on the loan. I really like this because it can be a motivator to get the home finished. Once the home is near completion and before there is a title transfer, the mortgage originator will more than likely ask you for an updated pay stub to make sure you still have employment. During the construction process, it's sometimes advisable not to make a career change. Okay, the first payment on the home will be made after the certification of compliance is completed. If you decide years later to put an addition on the home, make sure a permit is pulled from the town, because forgetting to pull a permit can cause problems down the road when you try to sell it or refinance the property. All right, wrapping this up, the loan process will take about 30 days, but the construction process will likely take months. Make sure you are working with a real estate agent that is in communication with your mortgage officer to make sure you don't end up making payments on your old home as well as the new one, unless of course that is your choice. If you need assistance with organizing the process of moving, you can download a complete copy of our relocation guide. It provides information on the population of the town, whether or not the towns have any fresh water like lakes or rivers, and you can read about price comparisons and much more. You'll find a link to it in the description down below. Now, if you have questions about the VA process, need guidance, a VA loan, or a builder, reach out to either Margaret or I, and I hope you found this video helpful.